Baka dyan, puro all talaga yan. Tapos ati tao.
Oh?
Oo. Parang dumayo ng ano eh.
Ang pustahan.
Tapos bilang pila pa yun, pila.
Ito kaya. Ant-Man ako. Ant-Man.
Ant-Man?
Just what? Parang bago ano yan. Ay, ano na pala yan. Tignan mo nga si Alberto kung nandiyan pa sa Indiana.
Yeah.
Si Ali. Injured pa pag... Ay, nandiyan pa. Pascal Siakam. Tangina yung bumutang ina. Champion sana Indiana yung puking ina.
Si SGA na.
SGA, nag-aap na yung nakaraan. Hindi nga sa akin nakaraan. Hindi nga sa akin nakaraan.
Lagi, hindi mo nagamit ko.
Ikaw.
Ay, wala pala. Ang naging dyan na ano na.
Sabog. Sabog lang.
Item. Para speaker. Yung speaker kasi. Parang nandun na sa akin yan. Wala speaker. Alam, maliit lang. Anong nakiga. Mag-outing ba ako? Sabi ko.
Walang ano. Reporter. Ang ano. Ang reporter. TV show. Yan. TV broadcast.
To see a lot of airtime.
Podcast mo itong iba. Mabugat, mabugago. Tama yung kasak lang.
From these players tonight.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot.
Flying high.
Wait lang yan. Saan yun yan, the option? Ano ba ito sa akin?
Ano mo yung paasya?
Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, clear for takeoff.
Ay, Facebook.
Gilgeous Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pulls up on the wing. The shot, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. Over in the corner, Edwards. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 now.
And the defense all over Edwards, but he just outworks them and gets to his spot.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. Stolen by Conley. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's pretty magical in OKC.
And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And slam dunk by Gobert.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
So it's the Thunder now. After the basket by Minnesota. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Finally, after all those blanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Now, here's McDaniels. And he drives in. Randall. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hits it from three-point range.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. They lead by 4. Edwards dishes to Conley. Outside for Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. The 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 4. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Randall. Wants to get it to Edwards and does.
It's Randall starting that possession.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wallace kicks to Dort. Back to Wallace. Over Conley. Wallace misses.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Edwards' shot is good.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Here's Caruso. He has yet to score. Williams with the ball. He lobs it up, and done by Hartenstein.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. The 17-footer misses off the right iron.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Outside Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Edwards looking it over. Reed with a screen on Dort. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 13.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Thunder trailing by 6. Outside Williams. Shoots from the corner. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Thunder have gone 6 of 10 for the field in this ballgame. Here's Williams. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Clark, he's checked in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Aaron Wiggins is subbed in for Dort. Right on the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Jalen pa.
Minnesota leading by 4.
Jalen pa.
And here's Randall. Hasn't made one yet. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
Wiggins, a screen on Clark. Here's Williams. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
He was all alone on that one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Randall finds Reed. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. Wiggins, a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first points of the game. Timberwolves leading by 3. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
How about Dante coming up and bringing his own inferno?
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. No good on the triple. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 3. Now for an update on Isaiah Hartenstein's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Thunder's head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Randall, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Yeah, Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there, and does a nice job on the finish.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. An easy 2 points on the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 1 now for Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Clark finds DiVincenzo. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the shot goes in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. He takes it in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
DiVincenzo has a real nice burst, and that time used it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Fires, high post. Here's Caruso. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Randall kicks to Clark. Pass to DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside for Randall. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Right at the free throw line. Pulled the shot a little, but the bounce goes his way. DiVincenzo's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Now, here's Dort. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Tillingham's checked in. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Randall from outside. Score of the basket is 3rd after 5 shots.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose and stolen by Dillingham. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Wallace against Gobert. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Williams finds Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle, some urgency
From him there. Sure. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder out in front of 1. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Alex Caruso. Rado.
Man. Ha?
Patay niya, may bukas naman.
So lang.
Patay G.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And now to the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has an update for us on Anthony Edwards. What's the news there, Dave?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. Unfortunately, after taking a look at his knee, he is saying that he may have strained the ligament. But he's not letting it slow him down up there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
Information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Good on the three-point shot.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Dort against Edwards. A beautiful finish inside.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Oy, no. Iniwas pa rin bola.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Gilgeous Alexander with it. He's got 12. Holmgren can't hit. Conley dishes to Randall. Poke loose. Back to Conley. The shake. No good that time. Good D by Gilgeous Alexander. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Holmgren against Randall. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Dort passes to Gilgeous Alexander for the tie, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
McDaniels kicks to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
A little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Thunder have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Dort, and he dunks it down.
Those kind of dunks get your team going, and against Dort applying the pressure.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Thunder trailing by 4. Right wing. Hartenstein finds Gilgeous Alexander. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Caruso's checked in. Edwards gets it done inside.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And here is Gilgeous Alexander. He's got 14. Hartenstein inside, defended by Gobert. Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. It's up a 3. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Hartenstein.
Gilgeous Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. 6 on the shot clock, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 11 in the second half.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Count that one for Dort.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. And then for Oklahoma City, Jazz checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
.102 left in the third. Here's Dort, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder.
One of the things that I think opponents struggle with is Luguentz Dort and his build. You rarely see a combination of a guy that might not be that tall, but has that kind of width and explosiveness athletically.
Wiggins outside. Outside Williams. To the paint. Wiggins in the post. He's against Reed. Tries again. Reed with the block. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Clark, he's checked in for Randall. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Williams, he's checked in for Dort. Here's Williams. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And it's 13 points here for Jalen Williams. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
Wiggins against Clark. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Thunder lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So for Oklahoma City right now, Wiggins is out there with Wallace. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Edwards' shot is good. In a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo. That's helped them score on the fast break.
It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Edwards at full speed.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
That'll be a 5-second call. The Timberwolves making a switch. Reinhardt's fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Knocks down the 3-ball. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. To the middle, it's tipped. Dillingham with it, now defended by Wiggins.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm.
They need this, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Edwards, that's good. And that's now 35 points for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. It's just getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Williams passes to Wiggins. Oh, good on the three. Timberwolves leading by 6.
No.
Pass to Minot.
No.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Covered by Joe. And here's Edwards from the arc.
Dito na ako lang, Memer.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Joe with it. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land.
Ano?
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
Edwards drives in. Williams with the block. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
Well, he's got no problems getting inside if there's that kind of room available. Dante with 2.
Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Williams.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things. Playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Magnus has had a chance to tie it there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Ay! Dinikit niya eh.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. On the wing, Williams. Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Drills the three-pointer.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Holmgren.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. Gilgeous Alexander against Thompson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Randall finds Conley. Here's Edwards. Edwards holding off the knee and converts.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Thunder trailing by 4. Now Dort. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. And Gilgeous Alexander throws it down.
Gilgeous Alexander coming through big time.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Conley the pass to Edwards. It falls.
Remember that one, guys. A difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Yeah. 55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. Minnesota with the rebound.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Stolen by Dort.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Dort. The offensive rebound. Hartenstein. The second chance effort over Edwards. Dort misses.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. They get a hand on it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander outside. Off target with that shot. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
And for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters the most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Rudy. This is a defense-first team. You picked it up in the second half. What changes did you make in the half?
I feel like we were focused on defensively. Can communicate and just be focused. And that's what we did.
Attention to detail, Rudy. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Bila naman jadi ganyan.
Meron. Ano ba meron?
Ang isang lighter dyan.
Oo, ano siya? Ano siya? Gusto yan. Iba.